forgot to tell me who the cue was, but I don't see even Mark. If everyone can please take their seats. Is everyone, please, can you take your seats so we can begin? Everybody, please rise.
From around the country. Thank you. You guys can be seated. Thank you. You may be seated.
Good evening. Oh, and welcome. This is fabulous. I'm Norma Orovitz, a past president of Temple Israel of Greater Miami, South Florida's pioneer Reform Synagogue, and I am privileged to serve as installation chair. We are here to celebrate Rabbi Amy Morrison, whose creative resume virtues prompted her geographical move across Biscayne Bay. I was going to say jumped across Biscayne Bay. We have been proud of the legendary leadership on our bima, and we look forward to the realization of new promise and potential. Joining me here to welcome you to Temple Israel is our president, Dr. Julia Zayas, who will partner with Rabbi Morrison to facilitate her vision.
Hi, everyone. Welcome. This is truly phenomenal. When Norma speaks about the legendary leadership on the Bima, she really speaks from experience as past president and actually first female president of Temple Israel. And we are here today to see that the legacy continues and bring us and lead us into the next century. When I think of a rabbi, I think of a person who's a role model for growth and unity in the Jewish community. I think of a spiritual leader who's across generations to show us how relevant Judaism is and can be in our lives. Rabbi Morrison truly embodies all of those attributes. I could not be more honored. Yes, worth applauding for. I could not be more honored to stand here today and share this day with you. So thank you very much for coming to celebrate such a joyous event with us.
So we are going to open our booklets, pass this great J-date photo to the next page. And we'll join together in Hine Matov. Hine Matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. We continue with the Board of Trustees reading. I feel like it's Shabbat. We continue on this page with the Board of Trustees. Amen. We join together on the following page. We ask your blessing, Adonai, for this congregation. May it continue to grow and flourish, that through it, reverence of you be implanted in the hearts of all. May we learn to share our work and prayers with those of other communities, and may our sharing with others strengthen our own vision. Through our words, as much as through our action.
Distinctions. First between light and darkness, next between water and empty space, then between earth and water. The final distinction made in that week of creation was between regular time and holy time.
This liminal space, this glimpse of time between Shabbat and the rest of the week, is honored through the ritual of Havdalah. We're taught to cling to and experience with full delight this ancient tradition that brings us together as a community.
Just as candles, wine, and challah begin Shabbat, a braided candle, sweet wine, and aromatic spices mark the end of Shabbat. We drink the wine, the sweet joy of Shabbat past, smell the spices, lingering scent of Shabbat, see the candles multi-wicked flamed, our scattered selves now united through Shabbat, and feel its warmth upon our faces, God's unwavering protection. Then finally, with the extinguishing of the flame and the sizzle of its fire doused by blessed wine, Shabbat is finally officially over.
We join together in the singing of La Yehudim.
With all five senses awakened, we are charged with facing our weekly mundanity through a lens of the holiness that Shabbat has brought into our lives and will hopefully bring again.
Similarly, with the installation of a new rabbi, the congregation is asked to call upon our strong Jewish tradition, deep faith, and sacred rituals to mark this in-between time as holy. With all 5 senses aflame, let us begin this transition together.
We join together in the Havdalah blessing over wine.
La 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la, ya la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, la ya la la la, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen borei peri hagafen borei peri hagafen la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ya la 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 la.
Why a full cup of wine? Wine is a symbol of the sweetness of Shabbat. The full glass of wine that we use symbolizes our wish for the blessings of Shabbat to overflow into the coming week.
Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la, ya la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la ya la la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei minei v'samim borei minei v'samim borei minei v'samim ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ya la la ya la ya la la ya la la ya la la.
Why the spices? We are thought to have a second soul on Shabbat that leaves us when Shabbat ends. The sweet smell of the spices reduces our sadness at the departure of Shabbat.
Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la ya la la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei meorei ha'esh borei meorei ha'esh borei meorei ha'esh ya la ya la 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 ya la la
So we tend to enter Shabbat with our souls unraveling, pulled as we are in so many directions by the demands of the week and the many roles that we play. But on Shabbat, we have time to weave together all those disparate strands in our lives. We may begin the day like the Shabbat candles, apart, pieces of ourselves separated from one another, but through the peace of Shabbat, we weave all of those separate strands, just like the wicks of the Havdalah candle, together, and we emerge whole once again.
La 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 la, ya la la ya la la, ya la la la, ya la la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Hamavdil ben kodesh lechol ya la la, ya la 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 la, ya la la.
Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi, Bimhera Be'amenu, Yavo Eleinu. Yemashiach ben David, Yemashiach ben David, Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi.
We continue with the twisted candle.
The twisted candle brightens our hearts as together we watch Sabbath depart. We smell the spices and taste the wine as the stars in the skies begin to shine. Shavuot, may you have a good week. May you find the happiness you seek. Shavuot, may your week be fine. May it be as sweet as the Sabbath wine. We say goodbye to a special friend as another Shabbat has come to an end. Shavuot are the words we speak when we say, may you have a happy week. Shavuot, may you have a good week. May you find the happiness you seek. Shavuot, may your week be fine. May it be as sweet as the Sabbath wine. Shavuot, may you have a good week. May you find the happiness you seek. Shavuot, may your week be fine. May it be as sweet as the Sabbath wine.
Our tradition teaches a person is given three names. One her parents call her, one her peers call her, and one she acquires on her own. Rabbi Morrison, may your leadership at Temple Israel help to unify our professional team in one Temple family. Let us continue to work as partners to create an environment that is welcoming and warm for all who wish to give their hard work and sacred time to building our synagogue's future.
For yourself a rabbi, a teacher. Remember, and for those whom you surround yourself with, a rabbi is indeed a teacher, but even a great teacher must always pursue a path of learning.
It's all you need so that others become a little better for having known you.
Live so that through you our ancient covenant with God is renewed in the only way that matters, in life. Moses' last testament to us at the very end of his days, when his mind might so easily have turned to death, was choose life.
We continue with a song, Ben Adam. I ask you to look at the paragraph that's at the very bottom that describes just how important the words of this song are. Lift up humanity. Raise your voices. Do something together. More powerful are we when we are one.
Ben Adam, Alele Malale, Alele Mala, Ale Ben Adam, Alele Malale. יש לך כנפי רוח, יש לך כנפי רוח, כנפי נשרים אבירים. אל תכחש בם, פן יקח שוב לך, דרוש אותם, דרוש בן אדם, וימצאו מיד. בן אדם, עלה למעלה, עלה למעלה, עלה בן אדם, עלה למעלה, עלה. Ben Adam, Ale למעלה, Ale למעלה, Ale Ben Adam, Ale למעלה, Ale.
Yesh lach kanfei ruach. You have spiritual wings. Wings of royal eagles. Don't deny them. Demand of them. If you have faith, Rabbi, my Rabbi, faith in yourself, faith in God, faith in those who lead you, you will inspire them, and they will inspire you in turn. A great teacher once said, "What qualifies a person to be a rabbi? What gives her the right, the privilege to represent the Word of God to the people of God?" The main purpose of being a rabbi is to bring people closer to their Creator in heaven. To be a Jew implies the preeminence of prayer. Prayer found in our prayer book, but also prayer of the heart. To be able to inspire people to pray, one must love her people, understand their predicaments, and be sensitive to the power of exaltation, purification, and sanctification. To attain such sensitivity, a rabbi must commune with the great masters of the past and learn how to pour her own dreams and anxieties into the well of prayer. The rabbi must also be a preacher. She must be able to impart to those assembled something of the idealism, the religion, the theology, the history, the literature of Jewish life, and to correlate what derives from the past with the needs of the present. So say the rabbis of our past. We gather here today to mark the installation of Rabbi Amy Morrison, venerated past. But I want us to rewind to the times of the temple. And our people stood looking at the crumbled walls of the holy temple. About half of our people became Roman, melted into the Roman collective. Another about half fought against the Romans and perished. But there was that small percentage that created a new Judaism that led the people forward. And probably the Judaism they created, they didn't even like. But they knew that their grandchildren could and would. And so here you are standing at this bima. You have made aliyah. And you will cause others to rise up as well, inspiring them, providing them with guidance for generations to come. Rabbi, you're asked to teach Torah so people can experience God in their holy midst. Rabbi, you're asked to hold the future of our children in your hands. You're asked to help this synagogue, this kehillah, provide for itself a good name. Our tradition teaches that a person is given 3 names. Parents give one, peers give one, and one that he or she acquires for herself. This is far better than all of the others. Rabbi, this congregation looks for you to guide them continually acquiring their good name. It derives from how we treat our holy brothers and sisters in their hours of need. They look to you as partner and guide in their acts of derech eretz, proper treatment of others. Those in this community of Israel are young and old, new to the congregation and long-standing members. They pray together and they play together. And with you, they'll certainly play together. They dance at one another's simchas and console at a time of grief. And you know how to do both of these intuitively, how to celebrate with full spirit, but how to sit at the bedside and sing psalms of our scripture or psalms of the heart. May this congregation be open to your ideas. May they encourage you to promote your own growth as well as their own. Temple Israel has a road of possibility ahead. May this congregation come to know you as so many here know you, so many of your colleagues, your family, your friends. A rabbi you will be to them, name their children, bury their dead, and provide an anchor for them as they face the sacred but messy road of life. May the one who blessed our ancestors, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, bless and sustain you. Grant Rabbi Morrison wisdom and compassion in equal measure to teach and comfort those in need. Give her strength to continue work in difficult times and generosity to share abundance when life is full. May she be blessed with welcoming and supportive congregation and community, a most receptive board to all of her ideas, board meetings of no more than an hour. And may Rabbi Morrison help Temple Israel continue to be a home for celebration and exploration of Jewish learning, spirituality, and community. May words of wisdom come from her lips and compassion fill her heart as congregation and rabbi moves together from strength to strength. So now I invite up all of my rabbinical and cantorial colleagues to our bima to bestow blessing upon this rabbi of Temple Israel. We rise together. So for this, stand there and face me, stand on the floor. We circle around this rabbi of Israel, bestowing blessing upon her, colleagues, young and wise. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and keep you. Ken yehi ratzon, may it be God's will. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka. May God's countenance shine upon you, gracious to you. Ken yehi ratzon, may it be God's will. Yisa Adonai panav elecha ve'asem lecha shalom. May you always be sheltered beneath God's wings. May all blessings be showered upon you and God's face be upon you. Ken yehi ratzon, may it be God's will. You may be seated. Rabbi.
So here's your part. You can follow along in the prayer book, and when it comes to who you are, it'll be underlined, and you'll just rise at that point, and we'll all officially install one another as rabbi and congregation. Julia? Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, God of our ancestors, guide me in ways of compassion, empathy, and wisdom as I embrace the people of this holy community. Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, God of our ancestors, guide me to the wisdom and insight I need to help each member of this holy congregation turn their lives into Torah. Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, God of our ancestors, guide me with a clear path to stand strong in the face of those who fight against what is right and just. Sturdy my steps and make resilient my voice as I advocate for those who are marginalized, silenced, or who have been given no voice at all. I see it, Norma. Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, God of our ancestors, guide me as I strive to teach, to encourage, and to inspire the children of this congregation. Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, God of our ancestors, remind me that I am here to serve all of humanity and not only those who call Temple Israel their spiritual home. Eloheinu v'Elohei, it's my whole family. Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, God of our ancestors, allow me to tap into my family's love and confidence when I'm faced with challenges and uncertainties. Let their support and faith guide me towards confidence and calm. Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, God of our ancestors, plant wisdom within my heart that I may become the spiritual leader of this community, gentle and strong, courageous and patient. As I enter into the Brit Kodesh, this sacred partnership, may my steps be firm and my heart steadfast to the mission of our people. We all say, Chazak, Chazak, V'nit Chazech. Dear God, let us continue to go from strength to strength and support us as we stand strong as one vibrant Temple Israel family together. Amen. You may be seated. I am humbled and overwhelmed, and I don't know what the last 3 months were if I am tonight your rabbi. But it is so wonderful to look out and see so many people. And I don't know what other time in your life, maybe your wedding, we'll see. I don't know what other time in your life you can look out and honestly know that you have connected with everybody who is sitting in the room. As a rabbi, we sit with people when they lose loved ones, and they say, if only I could have one more second, if only they could have known how much I cared about them. And when I look out in this congregation full of family and friends, I know how much you care about me. And for that, that is the biggest gift. I always wanted to be a cantor. And here I stand as Temple Israel's rabbi and could not be more proud. I can only hope that I can show up for you the way I see you all show up for each other and show up for me. I do pray that we continue to go from strength to strength, and as the book says, from good to great. It is a long road. It has been a long 98-year road, and I cannot wait to take us in to our 100th in 2 years. I pray that as we go into this week, we take a deep breath, we remind one another Shabbat is very close, and that we keep in our hearts the feeling we have right now. Show up for one another. Be there for one another. And when you feel lonely or alone, know that there are others around you. Right now, I'm making a mental image of this whole room. How many times do we sit on the couch and binge eating gluten-full food and wonder why your phone's not ringing, why you're on your own? And then you realize people all think you were with someone else. She must have plans. He must be busy. In those times, remember to reach out. I hope that when you reach out, my arm is there to reach back. I hope that when I reach out, Temple Israel, your arm is there to reach back. I'm proud to be standing here for so many reasons. It has been quite lining that journey. I thank you and I bless you, and I want us to bless one another. So please place your arms around each other as we join in a moment with the singing of Shehechianu, marking this moment as indeed a holy, holy moment. Please join with us.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Baruch atah, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh.
I invite you to take your services with you. Unless you need handicap accessibility exits, please go out the back doors. If you do need that assistance, please go out the front doors. Please come celebrate what a wonderful achievement this synagogue has come to this evening. Shavua Tov. On time, 2 minutes.